Now, Iran and Israel once shared a strategic alliance under the Shah, marked by oil trade, marked by military cooperation and mutual enemies like Arab nationalists. The 1979 Islamic Revolution dramatically reversed this, turning Iran into Israel's fiercest ideological foe through proxy wars, through nuclear tensions and direct clashes culminating in recent open conflict. We break down the timeline for you of how Iran and Israel went from friends to foes.
Iran was the second Muslim majority country to recognize Israel after it was formed in 1948. Under Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, Iran recognized Israel after Turkey, despite initial UN votes against the creation of Israel. Both nations allied against common threats, including Egypt's Nasser and Soviet influence, with Israel viewing Iran as part of its periphery doctrine to counter Arab states. That was the period when economic ties flourished. Iran supplied oil to Israel via the Eilat-Ashkelon pipeline, bypassing Arab boycotts, while Israeli firms built infrastructure in Iran. El Al flew direct Tel Aviv-Tehran routes, and trade included arms and intelligence sharing. Military collaboration peaked in projects like Project Flower for missile development. Israel owed Iran nearly $1 billion by 1979 for oil and ventures. This remained unpaid amid later hostilities. Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini's Islamic Revolution in 1979 ousted the Shah and established a theocratic rule in Iran. It also severed all ties with Israel. The Tehran embassy became the Palestinian Liberation Organization's outpost, and Khomeini branded Israel the Little Satan, an enemy of Islam, rejecting its legitimacy. This shift stemmed from ideological opposition to Zionism as imperialism, support for Palestinians, and anti-Western sentiment. Pre-revolution Islamists like Taleghani had criticized Shah-Israel ties, but Khomeini institutionalized this hostility. Between 1980 to 1988, during the Iran-Iraq War, covert dealings persisted, briefly with Israel selling Iran $500 million in arms via Operation Sea Shell to counter Iraq, including TOW missiles and F-4 parts. Once the Gulf War was over, overt enmity between the two countries grew. Iran funded Hezbollah's formation in 1982 against Israel's Lebanon invasion, leading to the 2006 war where the IRGC aided rocket attacks on Israel. Iran backed Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, and Houthis in the axis of resistance, smuggling arms via Sudan and Syria. Israel intercepted them regularly. Events like the Buenos Aires embassy bombing revealed Iran-Hezbollah understanding. Israel responded with covert operations as well. Assassinations of nuclear scientists from Iran, Stuxnet cyber attack damaging Natanz centrifuges, and airstrikes on convoys in Syria were Tel Aviv's response to Tehran's action. In the second decade of the new millennium, nuclear tensions escalated as Iran's nuclear program became existential for Israel. Khomeini called Israel a cancerous tumor, while Ahmadinejad's rhetoric fueled fears. In 2013, Israel struck Syrian sites and Iranian assets, including Parchin explosions. Iran plotted attacks on Israeli diplomats in India and Thailand. The decade-long overt operations prepared the ground for direct confrontations. By 2024, Gaza war spillover intensified as Israel hit Iran's Damascus consulate, killing IRGC generals. Iran launched 300-plus drones and missiles. Israel assassinated Hamas's Haniyeh in Tehran and Hezbollah's Nasrallah. October 2024 saw Iran's second direct missile barrage. Israel retaliated on Isfahan defenses. In June 2025, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion. Iranian nuclear and military sites were the targets, sparking a 12-day war with barrages like Iran's Soroka hospital strike. The US president wanted Iran to give up its nuclear program completely. Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei rejected US President Donald Trump's demand for unconditional surrender on June 18th. Soroka Medical Center in Beersheba, southern Israel, was hit by an Iranian missile during a morning barrage on June 19th. 2 days later, US forces struck 3 nuclear sites in Iran.
A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime: Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan.
Operation Rising Lion came to a halt. 3 months later, at the UN General Assembly, Iran declared that it had no intention to build nuclear weapons.
Will now sign the Abraham Accords.
President Donald Trump sounded hopeful that Iran could join the Abraham Accords in future. Talks about US and Iran started, while the overt war between Israel and Iran continued. Iranian protest against rising inflation erupted in December 2025, driving it deeper into the crisis. By February 2026, US-Israel Operation Epic Fury and Roaring Lion bombed Iran, assassinating its supreme leader, Khamenei, on February 28th, aimed at a regime change. This arc from partnership to peril reshaped Middle East geopolitics, with no reversal in sight amid ongoing strikes. Bureau Report, India Today.